Yes. 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 Canada versus Finland. Canada wins in regulation. Guess what? They're in the final, baby. Finland wins in regulation. Guess what? They're in the final, baby. Game goes to overtime. Things get a little bit more complicated. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Streaming live from sunny Ajax, Ontario. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. There's 1,400 people in here, and the vast majority of you are bashful because we only have 141 likes. We have 10 times as many viewers as likes. That's not okay! This is a winner take all, do or die type of game. This is not the time to be bashful. All right? We got to keep our composure. This isn't a time to lose our friggin' heads. This is a time for getting your head on right and doing what you're supposed to friggin' do. All right? This is about tearing your body apart for your nation. But not too much, because like you gotta leave some for the final, right? Like, I mean, if it's a close game late, then like you gotta start ripping more body parts off, but otherwise, it's just a lot going on, man. It's just a lot going on. They're going back to Bennington. I said they're going back to Bennington is what I said. You heard of... Listen. I don't know if we're all our best selves right now, but we gotta keep it on. We gotta figure it out. Can you chill? Steve Dangle here. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Elsa, welcome to SDP VIP. Never let it go. Ha! Sorry. Jonathan Mercer, welcome to SDP VIP and SDP VIP ad-free. Isabel, welcome to SDP VIP, and Sadine Magic 15 with our first super chat. Morning, Steve. I guess you're on the West Coast. Oh yeah, you are. You're a Canucks fan. You know we need it. Let's go! Producer Drew bringing the lines on the screen. Am I looking? Yeah. Stone McDavid Point is your new top line. Yes, agree. Crosby, McKinnon, Reinhart. Interesting. I think I agree. Oh, Drew saying Marchand should be the... He wasn't very good last game. Neither was Reinhart. Marner, Cirelli, Hagel. I would switch Marner to the right and Hagel to the left. I don't know if that's just an error from Eric Engels, who has provided these lines. If you've been listening to the Steve Dangle podcast, I have been advocating for this line since before the tournament began. Marner is a facilitator, good word Drew used before the stream, defensively responsible forward. This line is going to skate Finland into the dirt. And the last line, fourth line, of just jerks, Marchand, Bennett, Konechny, LMAO. That leaves Seth Jarvis as the extra. I don't really hear anyone booing the Canadian anthem. I heard one guy. Drew, can we get the D pairs up? No, I know they were on the screenshot, but I got distracted by the anthem. No, my bad. Makar is back in the lineup. He's going to be playing with Devon Taves. You know what? I can do it from memory. It's okay. Doughty is going to be with Sanheim. Thomas Harley is the healthy scratch, which leaves the second pair as Morrissey Parayko, which I really like. There wasn't a ton about last game against the Americans that I didn't like. Would have liked more traffic in front. There was one really bad giveaway. One of the goals I would have called soft. Otherwise, I think that game could have gone either way. Do you have Finland's lines by any chance? Here, wait, I think. Yep. Nice ovation for O Canada. It's almost like people understand. Oh, Drew has them. Excellent. They're about to do the Finnish national anthem. I cannot sing the Finnish one. Kitos is thank you. No relation to Don Beaupre. Go Canada, says Sean Beaupre. Good. I'm glad. Streaming while I'm at work, not very cool. Shaking my head. Cassie, you know what? You're here. You're here. We'll take you any way you come. As long as you're here to watch some puck with us and have some fun, we need you. We need you. Puck drop after the Finnish anthem. Kevin Lankinen in net for the Finns. Jordan Binnington for the Canadians. Here we go. Finnish lines. Kakko, Barkov, Rantanen. Hintz, Aho, Granlund. I don't like this line. This line's good. Lusterinen, Lundell, Laine, Lekkonen, Eric Haula, Joel Armia. Finland is going to try to shut Canada down. We got Mikkola with Lindell, Mata with Ojokiaru, a name that I just struggle with so badly. Vakanainen with Matenpalo. Lankinen is your starter, and if he gets yoinked, Saros. Monsieur Booyah didn't want to hang with us in Boston for this. 'Twas not in the budget, my friend. Cassie says, not very long. I'm scanning in orders right now. I got you. Woo! Puck is about to be dropped. Canada versus Finland. This is a big one. Rocket Man running on 3 hours of sleep. But let's do that hockey. That is the type of energy we need today. Canada, Finland, win, and you may see the final. Lose, and you may see a disappointed nation when you arrive back home. Puck drop coming in Boston. They didn't boo the anthem, but I can't imagine they're cheering for Team Canada in this one. Puck is dropped back into the Finnish zone, nice and early. And early icing 11 seconds into the game. First commercial break. Let's talk about what it means to be an STP VIP. Because I didn't do that off the intro. Because I'm really excited. The agitator line out there for the ozone draw. Marchand fighting for it in the corner. He plays it back. Granlund there to receive it, though. Shovels it out. Nearly a breakaway for Finland, but Parayko is on it. Bennett takes his man down. That was Aho. Shot! Stopped by the glove of Binnington. Marchand in the corner. Oof! Finland on the forecheck. Finland handles it at the point. Shot! That one high and off target. Finland keeps it in. Pareko. And here comes Bennett breaking it out for Canada. Hands it off to Konechny. Gosh, what an unpleasant line. Hagel out there, though. Canada, quick shift. Arturi Lehkonen. I got his name right. Into the Canadian zone. Binnington out to play it. Nearly gives it away. Jeez Louise. Devon Toews nearly does the same. Canada gets it out. Cirelli plays it cross ice. And Canada, in their own zone, will calm things down a little bit. Makar advances the puck. Canada missed him on Saturday on account of he just might be the best defenseman in the world. Hagel to Toews to Makar. Traffic in front. Shot! That one goes wide of Lankinen's blocker. Toews once again to Makar. On! And that one goes through the blue paint. That's Braden Point out there. Right-hander with a number that starts with 2. Stone is out there. Cirelli will be switching off. Yeah, he did miss Makar. Sanheim shovels it into the Finnish zone. Finland just sends it right back. And now Sanheim's... Oh, never mind. Finland ices it. 17:59 to go in the first period. Yeah, let's all... Cassie... $2,300 of damage to her car. Cassie has had a tough time recently. Can we all get a get well soon Cassie in the chat for the Cassie clan? Face off in the Finnish zone. Finland comes up with the puck and they will advance. Patrick Laine with it, gains the zone, cuts to the middle, is taken down. They don't call a penalty. Canada, the other way. What a move from Braden Point, shoveled on. Stopped by Kevin Lankinen. Canada maybe gets away with one there. Doughty to McDavid, finally on the ice. This might be the latest he's ever started a game. Finland up the half wall. Kakko has it taken off him by Doughty, who's out there with Morrissey right now. Turnover. Kakko waiting for reinforcements. They arrive. Rantanen to the point. On. Stop by Binnington. He doesn't know where it is, but they blow the play dead. Finland with their first opportunity. 17-12 to go in the first. Gee. McDavid maybe getting away with one. That was a deflection on net. Face off in the Canadian zone. Canada can't come up with it. High and wide from Lehkonen. Canada struggling in the face-off dot to start this game. Finland battling for it behind Canada's net. There's Sidney Crosby. He throws it out. Canada's got to chase after it. Nico Mikkola first on it. Shoveled into the Canadian zone. Devon Toews across to Cale Makar. Music to my ears. Makar to Crosby. To McKinnon. Hilarious. McKinnon flying behind the net. Smushed by Mikkola in Finland. Bit of an errant pass, but they have it in their own zone and they'll handle it calmly. SDPN YouTube channel. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Puck behind the Canadian net now. Finland on the forecheck. Hala takes down Makar. Shovels it in front. Toews denies him. Finland gets the puck back. Jokiharju at the point. Where does that go? That goes wide. Canada prevents it from going out front. And it's on top of the back of the net. So they blow the play dead. 16:06 to go in the first period. I don't think Makar loved that choice from the official. Binnington doesn't know where it is. I'm shocked. Yeah. I know. I know, Cassie. I know. Face-off in the Canadian zone. Braden Point to take the face-off. He's out there with Stone and McDavid. Point wins it. Sanheim with it. In his own zone. He's looking for an option. Sends it to Nope. Oh, McDavid holds the line. Here he comes. curls back to the net again, scores! Connor McDavid with Canada's first goal of the game, just like against the Americans. And just over 4 minutes in to this four-nation face-off game against Finland, Canada leads 1-0. They just showed McDavid at the point. He does hold it onside. And a bit of a, I don't even know if he meant to score with that. I think he was hoping for a tip from Braden Point. Man, if he didn't mean to score with it, it was bar in. Ew, off the post. And Canada takes the 1-0 lead. Yeah, producer Drew saying you want to save there if you're Finland. You probably do. It's a perfect shot, to be fair, but that's not even close to McDavid's best shot. And now here comes Brandon Hagel, throws the moves on, tried to find Sanheim just out of reach. Stopped by Lankin and rebound. Oh boy, Finland reeling here a little bit. There's Marner. Finland takes it. No surprise that Canada takes the lead, and this Marner, Cirelli, Hagel line is out there first. My guess is the more defense Canada wants to play, the more we'll see that line. Oh, clear path for McKinnon, snipes it, buries it, and Canada, less than 2 minutes into this hockey game, takes the 2-0 lead on Finland in Boston. Nova Scotia, stand up! Stand up! Canada, with their first 2-goal lead since they played Sweden. Reinhart, that's a nice pass through traffic. McKinnon, and Canada has beaten Kevin Lankin in point blank twice. Did McKinnon headbutt the glass? This guy's an animal. God, I love him. Yeah, I love seeing every NHL player celebrating Canada goals, says producer Drew. Is this a timeout from Finland? Yes, it is. Yeah, we don't want to give Canada a 2-0. It seems like bad strategy. Paul S. might be the latest McDavid's ever started a game. Well, at least he's getting in form when he signs a contract for the Leafs in 2026. How did you make it so that in your fantasy scenario, McDavid is a Leaf and you're insulting him? How dare you? How dare you? Hey, same team. Same team today. Face off at center ice, 15:01 to go in the first period. Canada 2-0 lead. It's McKinnon against Barkov. Barkov wins the face off all the way back into Finland zone. Battle in the corner. Parayko jumped up in the play. Finland's passes have been a little off. Ooh, good battle there, though, from Rantanen. And he's hit at center ice by Reinhart and knocked down. We got a whistle. 14:36 to go in the first period. I think that was offside against Finland. Boom. Nice hit. Good reaction from the Canadian bench, too. And attaboy to Reinhart. He did not have a very loud game against the Americans. He's already got an assist in this one and a big hit. Way to make your presence known in an extremely important game. The assists are Reinhart and Hagel on that McKinnon goal. Face-off, win by Konechny. Sanheim up the ice. That's deflected. Oh, Canada holds it at the blue line. On. Gobbled up by Kevin Lankinen. 14:26 to go in the first. The voice has recovered. Slight sniffles. Slight cough. Like Cale Makar, I should be 100% for the gold. Drew saying who's scoring next for Canada? Drew says Cirelli. I'm going to go off the board. Konechny. I don't know why. Finland plays it out to center. Whoa, McDavid. Whoa. Mark Stone knocked to the ice by Rantanen. Fired on. High and wide. Excuse me. Stone to Doughty. Doughty looking for McDavid. He finds him. Not with the greatest pass. Now McDavid has to battle at center ice for it. Point in there too. He kicks it back to his D-man. It's Devon Taves, who's out there with Doughty right now. Taves eludes his man behind the net, advances the puck. Here comes Cirelli, lifting a Finnish stick there. Watch the call. They're going to be looking to give you one. Marner playing straight up defense. And what a pass on the backhand. Filthy. Now here comes Hagel. Pass just out of reach of him. That was Taves. Oop. Another errant pass by the Finns. Marner giving chase. What I tell you, man, give Marner a roll. Is this not Canada's, wouldn't you consider this Canada's shutdown line? I don't think Canada is going to be looking to, quote unquote, shut this game down. They're going to be looking to run up the score. That's what they want. They're going to try to offside on Canada, 12:56 to go in the first. They're going to try to overwhelm Finland. But if you have to shut this game down, Cirelli should probably be there, right? Marner should probably be there, right? And Hagel makes some sense. I've been saying this since before the tournament began. LFG Canada, says Zachary. Hey! Steve Dangle here, SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Now you're seeing people who are members. Well, actually, let me talk about Super Chat first. So Super Chat, there's a million comments going on right now. If you pay for a Super Chat, it gets you to the top. I'm able to read it. I'm just not going to be able to read every comment. That's what Super Chat is for. And also it supports this channel, which we obviously really appreciate. Now, to become a member, what does being a member get you? Well, I see your name in green. That way I know you're a member. All right, Steve, I'm not impressed. Fine. You also get special access to our SDPN emoji. Steve, that doesn't impress me. Fine. You become an SDP VIP. There's 3 episodes of the Steve Dangle podcast every week. If you become an SDP VIP, you get 4. We upload a special secret sauce episode Thursday night at midnight most days, most weeks, rather. That's Thursday turning into Friday. That is the 4th episode of the week. It is ad-free. Now, if you upgrade your membership, SDP VIP ad-free, all 4 episodes of the Steve Dangle podcast every week are ad-free. Obviously, we're on YouTube right now, so I encourage you to become a member on this YouTube channel, but you can also do this on Apple, and you can do this on Spotify. So that is what we are doing. Steve, they're saying you sound like an owl. Whoo! Angela Bug. I love being able to cheer from a car. Again, Kraken fan. Ask Drew. Just kidding. Don't ask Drew. Drew, I'm not going to ask you, okay? Do you understand? Robert Bett. Do you think the Leafs will get Lawton? Is a first-round pick too much for Toronto not to have one anyway? Would you trade a 2026 first-round pick or Cowan to try to get Cousins? So I would trade a future to get Cousins just because Cousins is your future. He's 23. I'm not trading a 2026 anything for a rental. Puck is dropped. I also like this Lawton stuff. How many more years are we going to do this? Canada ices the puck. 12:48 to go in the first. Lawton has been a Leaf rumor for 3 years. Until it's a legitimate rumor, I'm just not paying it much mind. JGD, welcome to SDP VIP ad-free. It's super simple. And if you want to gift memberships to people, bottom right corner in the chat, there's like a little dollar bill. Click that. It'll give you all the options for super chat, gift a membership, or just get one for yourself. Finland, with the puck at the point, Mikkola blasts it on and Binnington gloves it. 12:45 to go in the first. Producer Drew sent me a tweet. How is this a real screenshot? And it just says Canada, McDavid, McKinnon. Those are the two goal scorers. Oh my God, man. How many of Canada's goals so far at this tournament have been scored by first overall picks? Canada has 4, 5, 6, 7. McDavid and McKinnon each have 2, so that's 4. McDavid tries to center it. Yeah, how many of them weren't picked in the first round? Stone, you're not onside. There you go. Finland gets it in their own zone. Wes Richard, hey, gifting 5 STPN memberships. You can gift memberships to people if you are so inclined, if you're feeling genereux today. And if someone gifts you a membership and you see it, please be sure to thank them. Sanheim shovels it in. Bennett after it. Marchand digs it out of the corner, sends it to the point. Doughty on. That one goes wide. Finland yeets it out of the zone. Doughty back to get it. Wes Richard, listening along while I'm working, so I need you to scream very loud so I can hear you, Steve. Let's friggin' go, Canada. Absolutely. Lankinen handles it behind his net, nearly gives it away. Mata, his pass is cut off. Taves shovels it back in. Here comes Cirelli. Bang on the forecheck. Taves finds Hagel. Hagel knocked to the ice. Big hit. Yoel Armia in the neutral zone. Puck taken off him. Here comes Hagel. He's got a lane. Bit of a tough angle. Shot off target. Canada holds the line. Tries to fire it on. McKinnon gets it back. Shot wide of the net. Canada holds the line again. Goodness gracious. They blow the play dead. Is that a hand pass? 11:02 to go in the first period. William Adam McDuff. Gracias for the super chat. Craig Whitaker. Imagine how I feel. I'm a Tampa fan. Coop, Cirelli, Bagel, Point, all on Canada. Hagel fights Matthew Tkachuk. I'm so conflicted. Love SDPN. You make Toronto bearable. Well, thank you. And yeah, being a Tampa fan, being an American Tampa fan, this tournament has to be very interesting. Finland now keeps Canada in their own zone. Nice move! Shot! Stopped by Binnington. He had to be sharp there. Finland. My goodness. Oh, Barkov with a beautiful pass to a ghost. And Canada finally gets out of their own zone. Friedman's acronyms weren't too egregious today. Good. I'm too nervous for the malarkey. Canada out of their own zone. McDavid, woo, tries to spring himself. Doesn't work. Finland dumps it. Binnington out of his net to play it. Funny hop off the boards. Ooh, hey, ooh, hey, ooh. Plays at the blue line, the Canadian blue line. Finland to the point. On! Wide. McDavid collects it. Tries to slow it down. Pass is deflected, but Finland now has to clear. Binnington handles it behind his own net. William Adam McDuff, quick chat, hit like, y'all. We need to break 1,000. Absolutely. Makar in his own zone. More than halfway done this first period. Canada leads 2-0 with 2 goals in the first 5 minutes. Can you say Mikko loudly, please? Yes. Michael Shannon, welcome to SDP VIP ad free. Finland applying some pressure here. They're in Canada zone again. Granlund to the point. Jokiharju on through traffic. Canada prevents it from getting to the net. Konechny shovels it out. Don't sleep on Finland, man. The final score against the States was obviously a dominant result from the States. That game was 2-0 after 2. Tight. And if I'm not mistaken, Finland scored first. Sorelli streaking up the boards. Tries to find a line mate. Can't. Here comes Finland now. 2-on-2. They'll dump it. Boy, Binnington has handled the puck a lot. By design. Parayko digging for it in his own corner. Hagel. As a Leaf fan who is a Canadian fan, am I allowed to call him Bagel? Do I get to call a player by his nickname? Puck is out of play, 8:07 to go in the first period. Woo, baby. We go to commercial break, baby. 3,000 people in here. Loud in the chat. For Team Canada taking an early 2-0 lead. Now, Canada had a 2-0 lead against Sweden. They had a 3-1 lead against Sweden. That game went to overtime. Canada did win, but missing out on that point could prove costly. Because if Canada blows their 2-0 lead again, and this game goes to overtime, even if Canada wins, if Sweden wins in regulation against the United States tonight, it's over for Canada. Tight, tight, tight. Robert Bet, I would trade a first-round pick for you, Steve. Not to play, just so you can yell, if you're a goaltender, tend the goal! And go to the net between periods. Not that the Leafs need it. I'm glad you said between periods. Craig Whitaker, sure, you can call him Bagel if you lose Game 7 to us again. All right. Listen, if Tampa can find a way to force a Game 7, we'll see you there. I don't know. You know, can't beat us in 7 if you blow it in 6, buddy. Woo! It's like literally the only playoff chirp from the last 2 decades the Torontonians, Leafs fans can come up with. And it's not even like it hurts Tampa's feelings. They're like, all right, we went to 3 cup finals. We won 2 cups. We're good. Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. 8:30. Let's get those likes over 1,000. Nice and early today. We're almost there. I see you there. It costs you nothing. McKinnon on the draw, wins it. Taves with it. Okay, so this is an international tournament. This is Team Canada. McKinnon just won the faceoff to Makar, who passed it to Taves. All Avs. Half this team was in the 2022 Stanley Cup final. Finland at the point. Traffic in front. On. Stop by Binnington. There is a rebound. Finland works it to the point again. Mikkola throws it wide. It's behind the Canadian net. McKinnon battling for it. He does not have his stick. It's behind the net. Oh, and it's Rantanen in front. There's another avalanche. Is there a Finnish Lightning? Oh, Crosby gives it away again. Canada gets out of their own zone. Sid, buddy. Let's figure it out, huh? Binnington out of his net to play it. I don't think he touched it. Now here comes McDavid. He's got the zoomies. Enters the zone. To Sanheim. Shot. Stopped by Lincoln. And rebound. Buried by Braden Point. Canada. 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 1, 2, 3. Nothing. Just over 13 minutes into the first period. And Canada has scored on more than half their shots. McDavid gets onside. Sanheim stop. The trailer point buries the rebound. And Lankinen is looking vulnerable, to say the least. Do you go to Saros? What was that? No, I know you can't blame Lankinen for that, but he's also allowed 3 goals. What are they going to the bench for? Are they thinking about reviewing it for offside? I did wonder about that. No, McDavid was good. They're good. Puck is dropped. Spencer, pointer. Hell yeah. Let's go Lightning. They didn't like that face-off. They're doing it again. What else do you think Marner needs to do for him to utilize his gnarly shot more often? Also, 1 year of VIP. You've been a VIP for a year? The OGs, we appreciate you. The new ones, we appreciate you also. They didn't show the face-off. Puck is in the Canadian corner. Words are hard. Get us to 1,000 likes. Come on. Puck in front. Drew goes, was Marner holding the McDavid line back? Shut up. No, like the composition of that line I always thought was weird. I think the chemistry of that line not really making any sense was holding that line back. Puck's been in Canada's zone a lot lately, but Canada, with 7 shots, holds the 3-0 lead. Puck wide of Canada's net. It was deflected that way. Marchand. Konechny was looking for Marchand. He luckily finds him. Finland misplays the puck. Marchand gets it deep-ish. Bennett throwing the body. Shot, woo! As for using a shot more often, I think it's a confidence thing. It's not like Marner's never open. Like, he's such a crafty player. Oh, Taves streaking in. Backhanded through the blue paint. Canada can't get a shot. Oh, walking the blue line is Makar. He's turned back. Here comes Canada. Devon Taves. No one in front. Howla. Woo. Sometimes I get Howla and Granlund confused just because they both have weird numbers. Ooh, Canada once again turning them back at the blue line, taking the puck off them. This is the Hagel, Cirelli, Marner line. Battle in the neutral zone. Finland gains Canada's zone. Oh boy, Barkov going one on everyone. Oh, a teammate joins him in front. It was Lehkonen. He crashes, very literally, Canada's net, knocks it off. And they're finally blowing the play dead. Finland collects it in their own zone with 4:32 to go in the first so they can put the net back on. Lehkonen came out of nowhere. Be very, very quiet. Oh, man. Hagel had no idea he was there. Sheesh. Oh, and Lehkonen drew. We were talking about Rantanen. There's Lehkonen. How many of these guys? Oh, Rantanen's not Nav anymore. Yeah, but I said how many of these guys were in the 2022 Stanley Cup final? That was my question. How dare you? How dare you? Probably the same amount as last year's final. Barkov's in there. Reinhardt's in there. Mikula. We're in commercial break. Should I talk about Alibi? Let's talk about it. I don't know if we've announced this yet. So maybe I'm announcing it right now as I try to open my email. Come see SDP live in London. London, Ontario, that is. March 8th. We'll be at Alibi Roadhouse, a sports bar and grill in London, Ontario. Family owned and operated since 1988. Good year. On top of a live SDP, Alibi Roadhouse has 2 pool tables and a golden tea machine to keep you occupied as you watch whatever you want to watch live with me, Adam, and Jesse. On top of that, they're known for their great food and have the reputation for the best wings in town. Me like. Because it's a Leafs game day, you get a pound of wings and a large draft beer for just $18. They also have house-made half-pound burgers, house-made pizzas, and much, much more. So come join us on March 8th at the Alibi Roadhouse in London, Ontario. Link in the description down below. Drew's saying, do you think you could eat 2 half-pound burgers? Yes, but I'd have to prepare. Drew's saying, how do you prepare for that? You'd starve yourself. You just don't eat beforehand. Like, I couldn't just show up on a normal day and be like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Renant Mon, I feel a little more confident than when I asked that Bennington question in the last 4FR video. He's been sharp today. How many afternoon streams have we done, Drew? I can't really think of any. James David Atkinson. So I get to watch a game before pre-midnight for once. I hate this. I don't get to go to bed at the end of the game. Do it for the Commonwealth. You can go to bed after the game. No one's stopping you. Face off in the Finnish zone. Crosby on the draw. It's one back. McKinnon collects it. McKinnon to the point. Shot from Sanheim. Gobbled up by Kevin Lankinen. 4:24 to go in the first. Thank you for 1,000 likes, by the way. No, let's get to 1,500. Robert Bet, not to bring anybody down. But as a Leaf fan, 3-goal leads mean nothing. I know it's Canada, but the dark cloud is there. The Leafs have disgruntled me. So that is Leaf trauma talking, but like this sort of thing happens at international tournaments. Didn't Canada blow like a 5-goal lead to Austria or something, or Norway? Or both at the World Championship? I know it's the World Championship, but still. Finland breaking out of their own zone. Mikko Rantanen. Pass broken up easily by the stick of Sam Reinhart. Puck shoveled into the Canadian zone. McKinnon playing very attentive to the puck tonight. Lots of D. Finland with it again. Again, pass broken up. It's sent deep into the Canadian zone, but the pass is broken up. Morrissey up the boards. Here's Point. Trying to break in wide. Hands it off for McDavid. Curls back. Blast from Morrissey on the one-timer. Stopped by Lankinen. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Consider becoming a member. Oh, McDavid streaking. 1-on-4. Shot. Stopped by Lankinen. He didn't know where it was. And the play is blown dead as Lankinen covers it up. James David Atkinson. No, I can't. I have to watch USA Sweden until 4 a.m. Fair. Is it at least a holiday for you in the UK? It's a holiday here in Canada. Is it a holiday in the States? Gotta be. That's the only reason there's an afternoon game, right? I mean, I guess it is Canada getting the early game. Maybe for a reason. So Bennett is out there in the O-zone. The O-zone Leia. Finland wins it back. It's George Washington's birthday? Federal holiday, all right. Did not know that. Sam Bennett, big hit. Taves can't hold the line, but he prevents the breakout, which Canada has done a very good job of so far in this game against Finland. Oh, it's President's Day? Whatever. Marchand gets around his man, Has it behind the Finnish net. Finds the man at the point. On. Gloved by Lankinen. 2:22 to go in the first period. Bit of a scrum. Minor scrum after the whistle. I say go for it. Reed Miller. It's a third-tier holiday in the U.S. Yes, but is it the day off? That's really all that matters. Face off in the Finnish zone. Sorelli loses it. Marner in pursuits. Canada holds the line. They've really minded their P's and Q's here in the first. Marner, good job. Hagel, Sorelli. Picked off at the blue line, and here comes Finland. Whoa! Doughty lined up Rantanen. Rantanen's going to lose his temper soon. Oh, he's got it in front. Shot. That one goes wide. Binnington is bumped by Lehkonen. Not for the first time. Rantanen is blocked. Marner. Oh, he wanted the breakaway pass, but his shift is done. Rantanen handling it in the Finnish zone. Sean Beaupre. Who's excited for Miller versus Petey? What is the over-under for hits between those two? I want them to fight. I do. Miller was one of the instigators in the group chat with the Kachucks that wanted all these fights off the hop in the Canada-USA game. Morrissey puts it on, blockered by Lankin, and rebound. Finland collects it. It's tricky, right? Because today's game means nothing for only the United States. It might mean nothing for both of them if Canada or Finland wins this in regulation. Taves! Oh, tried to pick the corner. Held at the blue line. Finland. Can they clear it? They do. Here they come. Canada, again, making Finland work so hard for everything. Canada more than doubling up Finland in shots. We're in the final seconds of the first period. 20 seconds. McDavid. Finland turns them around. Makar with it. Point. 5 seconds. 4. Finland gets out of their zone. They're not going to be able to accomplish anything here. Marchand trying to... Canada's going at Rantanen. They know if Finland's going to have a chance in this game, there's a good chance at least a goal or two is going to come off of Rantanen's stick. And they are getting in his kitchen. After one period of play, my fellow Canadians, 3-0 Canadian lead after one. You love to see it. Robert Malloy, just here for the emojis. I'm just here for the 3-0 Canadian lead, and I'm just here for this. We spent too much time highlighting that one idiot with the 51 jersey at the Canada-US game in Montreal. I like this one. I like this one. Never. Never! Never! Ever, 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 ever. Cody Lee, Steve, just wanted to say I played a season in NHL 25. Matthews had 85 goals and Mitch had 156 points, and they won the cup. What is the most unbelievable part of that? The Leafs winning the cup, or the fact that Matthews had 85 goals and he still finished 7 goals shy of the record? Gretzky's so silly. He is really, really silly. I don't need a break in this intermission. Actually, I would like to get a water. Yeah, I need a 1-minute break Do not go anywhere. I will be right back. We'll have some fun. All right. Told you. Told you. We are back. We have never been this back. Corrupted, pumped for the London event, especially versus the Avs. Yeah, I've been excited for that London event. I didn't realize the game was against Colorado. Pumped for that. Big time. Steve, how are you feeling? How is the throat? I'm still sick. So I'm still sick too. I woke up this morning. The moment I woke up, I knew I was mostly better. And that was a good feeling. The sheer amount of cardio this week from the snow has been unbelievable. If you're not from, I was about to say the greater Toronto area, like I feel like all of the Northeast in North America just got absolutely bombed. And then it was supposed to be over today. So why was I walking my dog in a blizzard? I didn't appreciate it. Isabel Stark, school half term in some of the UK, but not a day off. Half days are so pointless in school. Didn't you hate when teachers used to like actually make you do stuff on those days? Like when I got to grade 12, I'm like, that sounds like I'm not coming. Nope. Hey, we're going to do something. We're going to do something. We're going to friggin' do something. Now, not all of you are regular viewers of our streams. Some of you, but not all. And that's okay. We all have busy lives. We have stuff to do. We like to open hockey cards on these streams. I would like to open 2 packs. 2 packs. But they are very different packs. One is this. Upper Deck Series 1 2024-25. You can find Young Guns rookie cards, and they're very special. Okay, Steve. That doesn't get me that excited. It's cool, but I'm not an avid card collector. The avid card collectors like me are sickos, and they're like, hell yeah, give me that. If you're an avid card collector, we're going to open a pack of this too. Artifacts. Retails for somewhere between 160 and 180 bucks. There are 8 packs of cards in this box. There are 4 cards per pack. There are 32 cards in this box. It works out to about $5 or $6 a card. So first, we're going to open this. SM says, as a Michigander, I'll speak for the majority of us down here when I say that we truly cherish our neighbors to the north and looking forward to seeing the rematch later this week. Never 51. Thank you, friend. Let's open this pack of cards. That's what we do with garbage. Nick Schmaltz. Common. That's okay. You're going to get a lot of common cards. Joe Valeno. Common. Ryan McDonough. Common. This next one, dude, I feel like I've gotten so many Matthew Nyes cards. I'm going to give this straight to Leo. But it is a Leaf. Troy Terry. Common. I couldn't boo this hard enough. Brady Tkachuk, Tim Stützle. Boo! Boo! He needs to have a huge game tonight. City Satellites. We got Elias Pettersson. Looks like we don't get a rookie in this one. Matthias Ekholm. He needs to have a big game tonight. Joel Farabee. Canadian goal scorer, Connor McDavid. Woo! Tommy Novak. Womp womp. He's had a tough season. And Yegor Chinakhov of the Columbus Blue Jackets. The inspiring Columbus Blue Jackets who have had a very good season. Now, folks, let's open a pack of artifacts. We're looking for redemption cards. Redemption cards are okay. You get to type in a code on the Upper Deck website, I believe, upperdeck.com. It's not quite as fun as opening it up from the pack. Listen, I look forward to getting my card in the mail. What do we got? Looks like we got a decoy. A decoy is, so you're going to, the cards with like pieces of jersey or a patch from a jersey, they're going to be thicker, right? So any dummy could just feel for that and be like, oh, this is a thick pack. I want to buy this one, right? If you're at a store that sells packs. So that's why they got to put decoys in there. So you know there isn't a patch in here, but there might be something else. Ooh, okay. I like this. Drew and I might have to fight over this one. Brendan Gallagher. That's a common. No, Drew, that is not what I'm talking about. This is a Jerome McGinley card with the Colorado Avalanche, and it is numbered to 599. So there are only 599 of these cards in the world, and I have one. Drew said something very disparaging about a player I love very much, and I will not repeat it. How dare you? This is the decoy card. I threw it away, but like not all of you know what I'm talking about. So see how thick it is? Here, let me compare it to, because we did get a patch card previously. You see, they're not quite the same. The patch card's still a little thicker, but if you're able to tell the difference just by feeling it, I think you're a magician. This is a Lucas Cormier rookie. There's only 49 of these made, and there's pieces of his jersey in the card. Valuable. Like a diamond. I got to put that back. We got Gabe Vilardi. and Yegor Sharangovich. I'll say it. Bit of a disappointing pack. Drew, do I open another one? Let's do it. We have not returned for the second period yet. Reed Miller, are there a sports card shop in your town? There is in Ajax. It's more like memorabilia of all kinds, and they don't just sell hockey stuff. It's called Rats, WRATZ, in Ajax. It's moved a couple times. We got another decoy. Interesting. Okay. We got a common, Philip Forsberg. We got a numbered Sam Montembeault card, 399 out of, or sorry, 381 out of 399. Oh, is this my first Team Canada card? I think it is. Good question, Drew. This is the decoy again. Oh. Boo! Patrick Laine from Team Finland. Boo! And that's a common. And we got Josh Norris here as well. You know what? Yeah, those are two tough packs compared to what we want. Drew's saying to do another one. I think you're nuts. Let's do it. I did not need to be talked into it. So, okay, after this, there's going to be 3. Drew has no concept that we just opened up like, what was that, like $60, $90 worth of cards? Oh, your brother sells cards. I didn't know that. We got another decoy. Ivan Barbashev, common. Chris Letang. Is it numbered? No. Common. I'm going to save this one. Artemi Panarin, the bread man. He's like completely clean shaven. He looks so young. And then what is this? Artifacts Aurum. Connor McDavid. So it says McDavid opened the scoring with a first period goal before pouring in 4 assists to power the Edmonton Oilers to a 5-2 rout of the visiting Philadelphia Flyers on January 2nd, 2024. And then it has a code on the back. Insert this bounty code at upperdeckbounty.com. Drew said this is $80 on eBay right now. It's a gold one, yes. $80, and it gives me a code for something on the back? Damn! Damn! I'm not giving the code out. This is mine. What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you actually want me to give the code out? You would like crash the Upper Deck website? You know what? Maybe at second intermission, I'll scratch it off. Oh, it probably loses its value if you do. Damn. Well, I did get a redemption card previously, so maybe I'll give. Justin is yelling, "Do not give the code out." Okay. Yeah, it might. Yeah, Justin is stressing. He's stressing. So I will. Jeez. I'll put this back in the pack because that is the closest or the safest place I can think of right now. We're in the leftover gunk stage. The second period is about to begin. 3-0 lead. Feels pretty good, right? How does a 3-1 lead feel? Not as good, right? Producer Drew just said, would you rather score a gold medal winning goal for Canada or a Stanley Cup winning goal for the Leafs? Can we get that as a poll? I want that. Puck is dropped for the second period. Leafs. Listen, it's Canada. Someone else will do it. Makar, gain center, whacked in by Konechny. Lankinen, you almost fall down while handling the puck. Finland gets out of their own zone. Mikkola hands it off to Granlund. That one's wide of the Canadian net. Ricky, 1 year as a member, but here since 2017. Love you guys. We love that. As we get a whistle. 19:25 to go in the second period. Shots 11-5. Canada. Score obviously 3-0 Canada. Nicholas, welcome to STP VIP, baby. Tim Wiley, Steve, will you take part in the free Pokemon virtual cards on the Pokemon TCPG app? I had not heard of that. Whoa, stop by Bennington. Holy cow. That happened right off the draw. I think that was Barkov. Canada trying to get out of their net. Zone. Don't go in your net. Puck is knocked out of play. 19:06 to go in the second. I hate to always play this card, but like at some point you have two kids and you can't do everything. Like we got my son in T-ball this summer. And it's stressing me out because that means we can't put him in soccer probably. I want him to do everything. It's just impossible. Face off outside the Finnish zone. Barkov versus point. Barkov cleans him out. Mikkola. It's thrown on. Where's the puck? Devon Taves battling Mikko Rantanen. Teammates in the NHL. Enemies here today at the Four Nation face-off. Finland. Mikkola. Former teammate. Sorry, Drew. I keep forgetting. Shot from Mikkola. Stone. McDavid. Point. Oh, can't find McDavid. How did McDavid even get that pass through? McDavid stops up. Stone. McDavid. Hard bump. Point. Keeps it alive. Eludes the checks of the Finnish defenders. Which is better than avoiding the finish of the Czech defenders. And Finland sends it all the way down the ice. Bennington handles it. Nathan McKinnon dumps it 2 minutes into the second period. My tongue is just all over the place right now. Doughty. Canada dumps it. Paulo being pursued by Reinhart. Crosby, Reinhart, and McKinnon out there. But Finland collects it. Luostarinen to Laine. Passes off target. McKinnon turns them around. Laine. Bennington breaks it up a little. McKinnon finds Morrissey, who collects it. Bit of a tricky pass. He dumps it as Canada goes for a change. Nikola Jokic, welcome. Imagine if the Leafs played both Kachucks in the playoffs. Please no. Oh, Marchand! Can't quite get to it. And now here comes Capo Kako. He's got Yoel Armia with him. Kako drives wide. Jokiharju with him. Haula centers it. Taken by Sanheim. He'll shovel it up the boards. Finland holds the line for a brief moment. Sanheim. Ooh. Nice feed to Marchand. Battling with Olimata. Kako shovels it into the Canadian zone. Binnington out of his net to play it for at least the 20th time. Finland with it in their own zone. Canada, I know they're up 3-0, and that's obviously the big takeaway from this game so far for most people. Canada has been very solid defensively. There's Marner. Defense is a full ice commitment. It is not just your own zone. Hagel. That's a hand pass? I disagree with that. We're going to get a... I thought we were going to commercial break. Cassie, my brother played hockey, basketball, baseball, and track for 10 years. I genuinely don't know where my parents and he found the time. And you did 2 out of 5. Jeez. I know some parents do it all. I can't. I know I can't. We don't have the bandwidth. Whoa! He plays everything at home. Plays everything at school. He has fun. But to do multiple sports in multiple seasons at the same time is just very difficult to do. Morrissey battling with Rantanen. Rantanen wins it. His pass to Lehkonen is off target. Morrissey up the boards. Nice pass to Point. Made his impact in this game so far. Trying to power past Vakanainen. McDavid leaves it for Makar. Makar tries to center. Doesn't work. Canada loses the zone. Keeps the puck. Taves. Makar. Taves. Up the ice. Dumped. Crosby in pursuit. Nearly gets to it first. Reinhart helping him out. McKinnon scores! One-timer from behind the net. Slaps it home from in front. And Canada, 5:03 into the second, takes the 4-0 lead at the four-nation face-off. Something out of nothing. Crosby making life hard for Vakanainen. Crosby with the pass in front to McKinnon. And it's a 4-0 lead. Wow. Crosby passed a bobbling puck to McKinnon, who fired a bobbling puck past Lankinen. And he's not Sid the Kid anymore, but you see a twinkle in his eye, very reminiscent of 2010. And Kevin Lankinen's day is done. Possibly his tournament, as Jussi Saros comes into the net for Finland. He had a solid game against the United States for 40 minutes until getting absolutely shelled in the third period. His statistics for this tournament are too shocking to be said out loud. Crosby with his 4th assist of the tournament. Here comes McKinnon again. Puck poked off him by Armia. Producer Drew saying, I'll give anything to get Crosby to Colorado. Drew, I need you to come up with a realistic package. What the Avs could give up for Crosby. Middlestat, Devon Taves, and 2 firsts. I'm surprised you put Taves in there. Marchand, shot. That doesn't make it through. Ooh, hit to the ice by Laine. Sorry, Yuki Auryu. The turtleneck confused me. On from Doughty. Shoveled. That one's wide. Bennett going after it. Finland trying to get something going here. Hala. Armia. Anyone. Canada turns them around. This one might be icing, though. They say no. 6 minutes gone in the second period. Cassie saying, I can't wait for Mac and Makar in Pittsburgh. Oh, Mac and Makar to Pittsburgh. That's funny. Saros out of his net to play it. Marner in pursuit. Lehkonen. Barkov. It's Lehkonen, Barkov, and Rantanen out there for the Finns. Marner behind Canada's net to collect it. Ooh, nasty move. What a pass to Parayko, too. He leads the rush for Canada. Bagel. Down low to Parayko. Parayko behind the Finnish net. Any defenseman, especially the right defenseman, is so much more free to do what they want offensively with Marner on the ice. Braden Point. Can't hold it. Taves and Makar. Boy, do they really tie the room together, eh? Wide of the Finnish net. McDavid. Makar. McDavid loses his stick. Sebastian Aho. Got to make his imprint on this game. Skating through the neutral zone. Absolutely hounded by Canadians. Makar to Stone. Turnover. Finland gets it back. They just dump it. Binnington, I've never seen a goalie handle the puck the way he just did. How do I even describe that? He played the puck above his shoulders with his backhand and then played it. Goalies, man. Just a lot of neutral zone play here. Canada with it in their own zone. Doughty looking for someone. Turns back around. Didn't like what he saw. He doesn't care about wasting the clock. His team's up 4-0. Canada can't enter the Finnish zone. McKinnon and Crosby after it. It's so funny, dude. Laine flips it in. Doughty. Canada out. Bit of a chess match right now, which Canada is more than content with. Robert Bett, huge Leaf fan, but how great is it to see McDavid and Crosby play in the same team? Dude, it's ridiculous. This is some of the most fun I've had in a very long time watching hockey. And that's got nothing to do with how I feel about the Leafs. Finland laying the body now. Here's Bennett from Marchand. Marchand. The effort's there tonight from Marchand. Konechny! Oh, he had Bennett in front all alone, and he knew it. Couldn't find him. Marchand, Konechny around. Canadian defenders got to jump up, and it's Sanheim. Bennett looking for a shot. Oh, almost found Marchand. Konechny stops at his own blue line. Marchand! Point blank. I don't think that shot got through. Oh, my goodness. Jeez, Sanheim gets out of his own zone. Here comes Marner. Drops it for Bagel. Bagel to Makar. Can't get a shot through. Hagel accidentally knocks Makar to the ice. Just a line of water bugs. This is a great line, dude. Icing against Finland with 10:07 to go in the second. Just about halfway through regulation. Michael Borland, I'm thinking of starting to collect cards, wondering where I should start. There seems to be several different series, so just wondering if you or Drew have tips. I would say don't start here. Artifacts is... Whoa! Stolen! McDavid! Off the faceoff, Makar! Blocked! Finland doing everything they can to keep the puck out. laying their bodies on the line just to keep it a 4-goal deficit. Stone, Point, Taves. 2 Canadians behind the Finnish net. McDavid drops it from a car. Tried to drive the middle and bury it on the backhand, but he can't. Now Rantanen almost had a breakaway there. Great defense. Goodness gracious. To answer your question, Michael, I would start here. The only thing you got to look for, some boxes, like the really intense ones, say hobby on them. The boxes where you're more likely to get memorabilia say hobby. Memorabilia or rookie cards, stuff like that. Here comes Finland. Oh, pass was off. They almost had a partial 3-on-2 there. Aho. Parayko drops it. Mikkola steps up. Oh, Binnington rebound to the side of the Canadian net, and they just yeet it down the ice right into UC Saros, so no icing. Perfectly played. Jokiharju stopped. Bennett tries to go up the boards. Finland holds the zone. That was line A on. Where is it? It's behind the Canadian net. Line A. Reinhart holding the stick of an opponent. The Finns hold Canada in their zone. Line A drops it off. Luostarinen, line A. Mata. Finns kept mostly to the perimeter. That shot missed wide. Canada trying to change here. Reinhart changes, but Finland with more pressure. Line A shot doesn't get through. Binnington covers it up. 7:48 to go in the second. Hey, Dangle from Nile. Long time, first time. Who's biased today? I mean, McKinnon has 2 goals. Hard not to go with him. Makar's looked really good. I've really liked Marner. And I've really liked Braden Point. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends. What do we have to do for grippers, Steve? 1,000 gifted memberships from one person. Puck Guy 14, likely the calmest Steve has been on a live stream. Yeah. Sedin Magic 15, Finland clearly doesn't trust their goaltending, and you can't blame them. I don't think it's that. I think it's Canada's friggin' shelling them. Like, the shot counter in this game does not accurately describe this game. Canada has dominated Finland. Dominated. Every time Crosby and McKinnon connect, somewhere a Pittsburgh fan gets very nervous and Drew gets his hopes up. Yeah, but that's the beauty of it. Snoopy Kendall, Pens trading Crosby would get the same fan reaction as the Mavs trading Doncic, right? Extremely different. Crosby has so much more history with Pittsburgh than Doncic does with the Mavs. The difference is Crosby is 37 and Doncic is 25, I think. McDavid was 11-1 to win tournament MVP before the game. He's now live plus 150. Wow. You should do a hockey card show for beginners. I'd definitely watch that. See, I would have to do research for that. Like, I'm not like uber duber into the hobby. I'm like more into the hobby than most, I will say. An expert, not quite. But I could become one. Do you think McKinnon makes Team Canada eat chickpea pasta like he did in Colorado? No. I think they tell him, Nathan, we're not doing that. And they call him Nathan. Crosby does, for sure. Yoakum. McDavid, McKinnon, Crosby is just wild. It's truly cracked. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Puck is dropped. 7:42 to go in the second period. Canada 4, Finland 0. Shots are 15-10 for Canada as Finland centers it. Taken out of harm's way by McDavid, who plays it behind the net for Doughty. Doughty, very instrumental in this game at just slowing things down in a good way. I would love to know how many block shots Finland has right now. Does NHL.com have that, Drew? They've got to have like 20. Mikula shovels it in. That goes off, I think, the stanchion. So we'll get a face-off. 7:02 to go in the second period. No penalties in this game so far, which means one is coming this shift. 8 block shots for Finland. Canada has 7. Knock it off. No shot. No shot. Parayko dumps it in the Finnish zone. Now, Canada has minded their P's and Q's defensively. They've been blocking. Good sticks. There's a 1 block difference between these two teams. Canada's missed the net a couple times, but I think they just missed. I think Finland's missed the net more, probably. Shot attempts have got to be near even then, which is crazy. Jokiharju knocks Brandon Hagel to the ice. Marner in pursuit. This line is going to be instrumental. Hell, Cirelli! He was in all alone, stopped by Saros. Hagel. Parayko. Marner at the point. Hagel. On! Gloved by Saros. He did have Cirelli creating havoc in front. Shoo! As we get a commercial break. Canada 4-0. I'm Steve Dangle. This is the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. And hey, I tell you what. How about you come see SDP live in London, Ontario on March 8th? Why not? Why not? We'll be at Alibi Roadhouse, a sports bar and grill in London, Ontario. Family owned and operated since 1988. On top of a live SDP at Alibi Roadhouse, has 2 pool tables and a golden tea machine to keep you occupied as you watch whatever you choose to watch that evening, live with myself, Adam, and Jesse. On top of that, they're known for their great food and have the reputation for the best wings in town. Because it's a Leafs game day, you get a pound of wings and a large draft beer for just $18. They also have house-made half-pound burgers, which I might have to mock, and a house-made pizza and much more. So come join us on March 8th at the Alibi Roadhouse in London, Ontario. Link in the description down below my face. Nicholas, when is SDPN coming back to Oshawa? You're thirsty, eh? We had a live event there, like what? December? November? We already did a Jenny's game. I don't think we have another one. Drew's asking me about our schedule like I know it. Bless you. Bless you. By the way, get us over 1,500 likes. Please. It only takes a second. Helps us out greatly. Drew with a great question. Do we think the Swedes are upset watching this game? They are probably not thrilled. Greg Franklin, a puck deflecting off Marchand in Canada's net in Boston is the most Leafiest thing that could happen. Oh, crap. They would be up 4-1 in Boston. Greg, you shut your mouth! Robert Bet, if Canada wins in regulation, does it mean Canada-US final? Or could Sweden still play spoiler? I'm old, so I may ask this question again. Canada wins the ozone face-off. McKinnon on hat-trick watch, by the way. Crosby! Oh my gosh, robbed by Soros. He had an open net. If Canada wins this in regulation, they automatically go to the final against the US. Because they would be tied in points with Sweden, if Sweden won today in regulation and Canada beats Sweden. Heather, Steve, thanks for the cameo. Oh, it was you! Hey! Also, did you know the base price is 67 USD? Might have been on purpose. Hope you feel better. I'll be at the game March 8th watching the stream. Love that. Reinhardt. Oh, Crosby. Had the 5-hole, just didn't name it. Washed. Yeah. Trades canceled, right, Drew? Fraud watch. Also, my cameo's like busted. Like I can still make cameos for people, but the money I get is not 67 USD. I would love it if it was. It's not. I don't know if that's them taking their cut. It's confusing. Oh! Konechny blocked by Barkov. Finds Bennett. Shot. One-timer. Rebound. Still a battle for it. Bennett. Oh, I thought it was Bennett lost his stick. Or Makar. Chaos. Under 5 minutes to go in the second. Still no penalty in this game. It's hilarious. Rantanen dumps it. Bounces around the Canadian net. Konechny. Ooh. Armia stops Taves at the Canadian blue line. He's got Holla! Rebound! Oh, Binnington with a big save, but Canada will take the first penalty of the game. 4:35 to go in the second. Holla, I think, is trying to say you got high sticked. Nicholas, yes, but I enjoyed it so much. I want y'all back. It was October 27th. We were in Oshawa in October, one day after my birthday. I believe this will be a slash on Devon Taves. Bad giveaway and then a slash from Taves. Not the greatest from the former Av, because Drew is trading him to Pittsburgh. James David Atkinson. So I can't come to that event, not because I'm in the UK, but I'm at the Raptors game as part of my trip to Toronto to see Leafs versus Avs, Flames, Panthers, and Sens. Holy crap. Also, London, Ontario is like 2 hours from Toronto in a car. It's not an awesome drive. I am already looking into possibly taking the train just because I just don't want to. I've already done that drive once this season, and I don't want to do it again. I've taken the Via train to London before. I know I can do it, but I don't know. I don't know. Canada up 4-0. But with this power play, is this where Finland starts to take back ground? They got to take back something, anything. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Consider becoming a member, becoming an STP VIP. And hey, we're not done for the day after this game. Adam Wild is going to be streaming US Sweden tonight at 8. Drew, are you working that game too? That's Hayden. Producer Hayden. When is that officially on? 8:10? 8:10. But be ready before that. You never know. Finland wins the opening faceoff of their power play. Laine, Barkov, on. That one goes high. Is this a 5-forward setup for Finland? With Barkov walking the point? I think it is. Aho. Finland's power play is 1 for 4 in this tournament. Barkov on. Rebound. Binnington. It's still loose. Oh, what an effort by Brandon Hagel to get it out. And he turns it back. Shovels it down. Canada has only had 2 penalty kills in this tournament. They're 2 for 2. Laine works it back. Aho. Rantanen, that was pretty close to offside. Doughty tries to go up the boards. He's stopped by Laine. Barkov. I think that's Aho. No, it's not. Sorry, Rantanen. His back was turned. Barkov. On. Deflection. Canada with the block, and they clear the zone. Marner out there in a penalty-killing role, as he should be. A little bit of a pick there from the Finns against Marner. Very minor. Oh, in the slot! That was an excellent opportunity for Rantanen to get Finland on the board, and he can't bury it. Marner with it, killing the clock, holding the zone. Marner shoots. That one goes wide. He's still out there with Mr. Bagel. Bagel taken down by Barkov. Barkov loses his stick and sure takes his time getting his stick. Terrible body language. Canada clears it. Hagel still out there somehow. Cirelli killing the clock, and Finland a couple mad dashes. One shot officially on that power play. They do not score. 2:28 to go in the second period. Canada still with a 4-0 lead. Finland, great opportunity. Stopped by Binnington. Oh, it's loose. How didn't Finland score there? How is Brandon Hagel still on the ice? Get off. Makar attacking. That was such an unnecessarily long shift for Hagel. Long distance pass for Haula. Doesn't work. Canada chips it out. McDavid. Slow moving to point. Around Finland's net. Looking for someone to give it to. He'll cycle it. Stone tries to find McDavid. He does. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, McDavid's pass is picked off. And he yeets it down the ice. That'll be icing against Finland. 1:37 to go in the second. Manifesta Marner shorty. It didn't work. Robert Bet, it takes me an hour to drive to Toronto, and I'm in Toronto. Tell me about it! Steve, you make the assumption that I can drive. We do have a train that goes to London, Ontario. We do. Shot attempts 39-35. Canada, offensive zone draw. Finland wins it. Armia. Crosby battling for it in the neutral zone. Under 90 seconds to go in the second. Ooh, Hall is loose. Hall is loose. They don't find him. Reinhart after it. McKinnon dumps it. Lankinen. Saros, rather. Sorry. Goalies rarely get pulled when I'm streaming. It is not common. Uh-oh, Barkov is loose. Lehkonen. They can't even get a shot off. Vakanainen. It's not interference on Crosby? All right. I mean, I don't expect them to call that in a game like this. Crosby even put up his arms. Barkov. Blockered away by Binnington. Rantanen. Finds Mata at the point. Jokiharju. On! Binnington gobbles that up. 33.5 to go in the second period. Canada holding on to a 4-0 lead as we speak. Binnington has made some good saves, Drew. You're absolutely right. It's not that I'm avoiding giving him his praise. I'm terrified that I will be his downfall. Some of the best hockey Binnington has ever played was in front of me. He was unreal during the OHL final in 2011 against the Mississauga St. Mike's Majors in their final season before changing their name to the Steelheads. Obviously, they're not there anymore. They are now the Brampton Steelheads. Sam Bennett, off the boards to Marchand, off the boards to Bennett. Bang! Cirelli, oh! Marchand couldn't get the rebound. Finland fires it out of their own zone, and Canada will head to second intermission with a 4-0 lead at the four-nation face-off, baby. You have to shut this down. My guess is you see a lot of Hagel, Cirelli, Marner. My guess is you see less Makar Taves. Makar, we didn't even know he was going to play in this game. You're up 4-0. You need to win this game. Do you risk it and rest him? You don't got to bench him. I'm just saying use him less than you would. I'm willing to be the test for the Dangle driving school. Absolutely not. I am dreading having to teach people how to drive. Sedin Magic 15, a couple notes for the U.S.-Sweden game. Ottinger is starting. Matthew Tkachuk and Charlie McAvoy are both out. I'm surprised about McAvoy. Maybe I shouldn't be. God, he was a physical presence in his game against Canada. Absolutely unreal. I just got an invitation to be on CBC to talk about the four-nation face-off. They want to do the interview during USA Sweden. I'll have to get back to them. And you know what? How about I get back to them now? We're going to take a break because I would like a break. When I come back, I'd like to be over 1,500 likes. Pretty please. Don't go anywhere. We're going to show you a clip. Drew, what's the clip? The Swifties against Jason Kelsey from our latest VIP episode. That is, I don't know what I expected, Drew, but it wasn't that. Take it away.
Taylor Swift Swifties against the New Heights podcast.
Uh-oh, what happened?
The New Heights podcast is Jason Kelsey, former Philadelphia Eagle, and Travis Kelsey, current Kansas City Chief, brothers, NFL players, former, the Jason case, and Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelsey. And New Heights, their podcast account, posted this after the Eagles won the Super Bowl on Sunday. Congrats to all of our Birds fans, 92%ers, and Jason's Eagles teammates on an incredible season. So they posted this little thing. It says, New Heights, there's a lot of people in the Philadelphia organization that feel like family to me. And it's Jason Kelsey hugging a bunch of teammates and Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl champions. Now, this post did not last on the internet for very long because as the scuttlebutt amongst the people who follow New Heights goes, they had to delete this because the Swifties who listened to New Heights for Travis got so upset at them congratulating the Eagles and not posting something for Travis instead. And New Heights, if you go to their Twitter account, this post is still not active.
You got to leave it up. Like, if people are being stupid, they're being stupid.
Yeah, let
them be stupid. What are they doing?
Why are you deleting things? You should know better than to delete on the
Are
internet.
you wrong? If you think you're wrong, then identify that. But no, you're for sure not wrong here.
So
you're just being nice.
If you go to the New Heights page now, which I will bring up in 1 second, they have they've posted a thank you to the Chiefs So their posts right now, after deleting the Eagles, congratulations on the Super Bowl champions, are a post where they quote tweet the Chiefs losing post from the Chiefs Twitter account, and the New Heights account tweets, played their hearts out, hell of a year for the Chiefs, and then the red and yellow hearts.
Jesse, give me the ratio.
And then the ratio to that is 1.1K comments, 19K likes, 643 retweets. And then they have the Super Bowl's Almost Here post where it's Travis walking in. And then, that's kind of it in terms of Eagles anything or Super Bowl anything.
Wow.
Do they know that both brothers are on the show?
It's all about Trav right now. And here's some Jason Kelce content there. But yeah, they posted that quote tweeting the Chiefs loss and nothing. Oh, and then they retweeted Jason Kelce congratulating the Eagles and talking about his brother too. So yeah, the Swifties bullied New Heights into taking down their congratulations to the Eagles winning the Super Bowl post.
That's stupid.
That is so stupid.
And we do have a kind of answer from Jason Kelce, but I guess the question about this is, do you believe him? Because he responded to all of the Swiftie backlash and the response, the backlash that the account was receiving for taking down the post from Eagles fans. And he wrote, "I had to take that graphic down because that post had too many pictures of me. I wanted the post to be reflective of the guys who just won, not me. I didn't win shit in this one. It felt weird to congratulate this team with a bunch of pictures of me."
Hey, that's fair. I get that.
But then
That they should have approved that beforehand.
why not put something else up then?
Yeah.
But you said this is Jason's teammates. These are guys he won with before and they just won again. Isn't that nice? He didn't do anything wrong.
I think that, yeah, maybe, listen, I understand that point of view. That sounds like they didn't vet their social media beforehand, because you have to be prepared for all outcomes,
No,
right?
I refuse to let the Swifties win on this one.
You think
You're
it's
being weird?
You think it's the Swifties that really did this?
Yeah, no, you're being weird.
Well, they are weird. I mean, that's the audience you've courted, man.
No,
By accident. Like they're a football podcast. It's two guys who played in the NFL talking football every week. And because of one of them who they're dating, they've courted an audience who don't really care about the football side.
Right.
And are just into it for the, hey, that's
Is
her
he going to talk
boyfriend.
about Taylor today?
That's her boyfriend.
And I'll give you another one.
Give it to us.
Taking that down is showing weakness to a fan base that will eventually cannibalize you. They will eat your flesh and grind your bones to make their bread. When they break up, if they do, you're fucked. Because you've already catered to them and you haven't even done anything wrong, right?
Yep.
You've backed down by putting up a completely normal and understandable post. Oh, I'm sure they're going to remember this and be really understanding it. No, they're going to send you death threats. What do you? They're going to like.
Also, how many?
They're just going to send you pictures of your house.
You've seen those videos of those, bot farms, right? It doesn't matter where they are. They can be China, they can be the United States, they can be Russia, whatever. You've seen those, right? And there's like 40 million phones on the wall, and they're all like fucking.
We got spammed by one this week.
Did we?
On the top Super Bowl commercials video. We got spammed by the Trump meme coin bots.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I
guess they were going after Super Bowl stuff.
We spent a lot of time taking those down. But yeah, it was like 50 comments about the Trump meme coin.
That's interesting. That's really,
and they all appeared like instantly. So it was crazy.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, you were making a point.
My point is, I mean, what's to stop a record company from doing that? Like, you want to tell me that all of these kids are real? I don't believe that shit for a minute. Not that I don't believe Taylor's fandom is huge, and it is. But if you're telling me that bot farming isn't a part of a record company's ability to keep that momentum going, think about that tour, right? Just an unbelievable tour. I think you would be doing harm to your shareholders by not doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? So what they should have done was they should have contacted the bot farm people And they should have been like, can you change the narrative on this one? Cool, thank you. Because it's like a school of fish, right?
Right.
With these fan groups. It's like one person says something, whatever reason that idea takes off, boom, they're all going in that direction.
Yeah.
And I think if you were able to switch them on that, but I guess the emotions were running high after the Super Bowl. Hard to get it done. I don't know. Don't let Swifty.
I hate letting these weirdos win.
Who are the weirdos? Swifties?
No, not Swifties in general. Whatever this is,
Yeah.
they're fans of all sorts.
Right.
Could be Taylor Swift, could be the Leafs, could be anything.
Yeah.
Anyone weird enough to do this,
Right.
where you're leading an offensive like Dwight D. Eisenhower
Yeah.
Yes.
against a random Twitter account. Get a life.
Yeah.
Well, they are teenagers, man. Like, you know.
Well,
They have lives.
do you want
Get
it?
one.
Do you want a little tweet insight into the infighting amongst the New Heights fans?
I want to know.
Like, it's fascinating for me to see just the other level that show was on because of what Travis is doing in his personal life. But like, this is the Eagles side of the New Heights fans who are as hardcore as the Swifties, but for the Eagles. This Twitter user tweeted, yes, Swifties are weird for being mad at the New Heights podcast for posting the Eagles win, but the podcast social media team is even more weird for deleting it.
Yes.
When your co-host spent his whole career and still is in Philly, you don't celebrate them winning is weird behavior. Eagles fans also listen to this podcast every weekend and did before the summer of 2023. Shots at Taylor, when Taylor and Travis started dating. Weird way to alienate the fans who have been there from the start.
Like, if you get spammed on that scale, Amazon's going to know about it, right?
On Twitter?
You think Amazon would say that the Eagles post getting spammed by Swifties is bad for business?
Maybe it's, oh my God, we're too worried about that much negativity, and does it hurt the show's numbers? Because
Interesting.
if like, what if we lose the Taylor Swift element of the show? Well,
By not being pro Travis enough.
the Taylor Swift element of the show is what Amazon bought.
Oh, that's bad business.
That's what they bought.
That's bad though,
Listen,
because they're gonna go as soon as they're not dating.
The
If they
shit-
never date.
the shit people in power are getting away with these days, I better be pretty fucking wrong for me to to feel compelled to delete something. I said congrats to the Eagles that I played for winning. Fuck you,
Well, I'm sure they
weirdo.
are.
Yes. 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 Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Please. Hey, I said I wanted to be over 1,500 likes, and we're not. We're over 1,600. Yay! We appreciate that. Thank you very much. We've got one more, hopefully, period of hockey left in this game. Canada up 4-0 over the Finns. It's very simple. Canada wins this game in regulation. You go to the final, you play the States. Rematch in Boston. Thursday? I think. Thursday. Isn't that nuts that the final is Thursday night? And I'm pretty sure everyone just has games on Saturday. I don't know why they can't do it Wednesday, Drew. I don't know. Good question, man. Yeah, okay, schedule. So today is obviously 2 games. Tuesday, no games. Wednesday, no games. Thursday is the final. Friday, no games. Saturday, it looks like everyone's playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. That's 28 teams. Every single team in the league except 4 is playing on Saturday. Oh, how fast can I figure out which 4? Oh my God. I was going to guess the Ducks. They're playing the Bruins. Utah's playing the Kings. Carolina's playing the Leafs. I think that would have been a good guess too. Okay, Columbus? Nope, they're playing the Blackhawks. Damn. Kraken are playing. The Flames are not playing. Yeah, people are. Drew's saying apparently people are saying they should have switched the game times today. Like just because, like, the result of this game kind of makes tonight moot. I don't think that's true. I think it's still going to be a really good game. Sweden's going to be pissed off. Hopefully. And plus it's USA in prime time, which is, yes, Drew, that's the beginning, middle, and end of it. I think Canada gets the afternoon. Because, I don't know, we can't hog all the night games, right? Dude, the Wild and Red Wings play at 12:30 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. How many Red Wings or Wild are in this tournament? Philip Gustafson. Who else? Larkin. Raymond. Eriksson Ek. Brodin. Boldy. Isn't Faber? Man, that's a tough slog for those guys, man. Babo KD, love listening to your commentary while watching the game. Hi from Michigan. Much love to Canada. See you in the finals. Let's go, Red Wings. Never 51. Thank you. Man, I called this a long time ago. Before the tournament began. I said, they're going to boo the anthem. And they did. And I said, players are going to get asked about it. And they did. And I said, you ain't going to like their answers. And no one has. And very appropriately, if Canada wins this game, it'll be Canada-US. Cassie, but have you considered the vibes? You know, it's a good question. Kyle Bukauskas in the stands as we get ready for the third. Zombie Nation blaring in Boston. I usually don't care for it. Oh, yeah. They're showing when Sam Bennett definitely punched Brad Marchand in the face on purpose and was given nothing for it. This league's such a joke sometimes. And now they're line mates. Hilarious. I can't believe he got away with that. Yes, I can. Puck is dropped. Morrissey gets it deep off the stanchion. Finland handling it behind their own net. Canada hoping to keep Finland in their own zone for as long as possible. Morrissey off the end boards. Finland is going to be pinching more than your aunt in this third. They need 4 goals to tie it. Morrissey. The ultimate nightmare scenario is Finland ties it, wins it in OT, and then Sweden beats the U.S. in regulation anyway, so it doesn't matter. Marner. Oh, great play. Cirelli. Can't get it through. Marner. Surveying the scene. Finland basically has just been trapped for the first minute plus of this period. Ooh! Just out of reach for a 2-on-1 there. Devon Taves off the Glass. McDavid. It's taken off his stick. Line gets it to Lehkonen. Canadians say, get out of here. Aside from hockey, Steve, how are you? I got to tell you, my health has been terrible. I just keep getting sick. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I have 2 young kids. Outside of that, I'm a happy guy. Happy life. Not much to complain about. Covered up by Saros, 18-13 to go in the third. U.S. fans all over social so cocky, says James Stemler, about the other day. Like they already won the tournament. They got to learn not to count their eggs before they hatch. No, they're feeling themselves. It's okay. American hockey fans are more pessimistic than you think. They've had some bad losses, man. There's damage there. There's damage there. There's a hint of leafiness to them. Just a hint. Sanheim gets it deep. McDavid in the neutral zone. Mata has to handle it. Armia. Canada has 2D back at all friggin' times. Reinhart with it. McKinnon. He flubs it. Mata. Finland can't get out of their own zone. Now they do. But it's Reinhart with it. To Parayko. Morrissey. I like this pair. Great handling there from Reinhart. Saros out of his net to play it. Finland needs 4 goals. 4. Just to tie it here in the third, and already 3 minutes have passed. Puck is out of play. 16:58 to go in the third. Shots only 20-17 in favor of Canada. Kevin Lankinen started this game for Finland. And that's why he's not ending it. Sam Bennett. Whoa. A fallen Finn behind the net. Taves mishandles it at the blue line. Him and Marchand working it back and forth. Canada happy to just take things slow, kill the clock. Makar up the ice to Marchand. Marchand tries to take it off Saros behind the net. It actually sort of works. Once again, Finns clear the zone, but it's Canada with the puck. Marchand, get it deep. He does. That's Konechny. Puts it back for Sanheim. Oh, Marchand. Puck goes over his stick. Doughty. Sanheim, by the way, filling in for Harley, and not everyone was a fan of that. He's had a good game. Jokiharju. Around. Oh, boy. Misplayed behind the Finnish net. Canada in front. Flubbed pass. Those are dangerous. If there's a Finn there, it's a breakaway. You might want to avoid those the rest of the third. Marner. There's this line I think we're going to see plenty of this period. Hagel taken down. Morrissey scampering back. Hagel in support. It's A-OK. Hands it to Parayko. Whoa! Nice pinch from Finland. Results in nothing. Morrissey again. Lots of pressure from Finland, but Canada handling it just fine. Marner hands it back to Parayko. Robert Bet, Canada wins, ride Binnington. Oh, there's no question. They rode him after a loss. They're not going to someone else after a win. Finns now have it in the neutral zone. They have it in the O zone. Taves stapling his man. McDavid hounded by Laine. McDavid. Braden Point in his own end. Taves. Into the feet of Makar. Whoa, Makar has to avoid the hit there. Finland advances the puck. Open shot! Stopped by Binnington. That's the best chance Finland has had in the first 5.5 minutes of this period, which is not saying much. Finland dumps it. Reinhart not able to clear the zone. McKinnon gets it to Sanheim. I don't think he realized he had Crosby with him. He does now. Oh! McKinnon. Oh, hat-trick watch. Crosby tries to fire the pass. He's already got 4 assists this tournament. Crosby in front. Oh, Reinhart shot stopped by the toe of Saros. Doughty. Crosby. Armia turns Canada around. Finland dumps it and goes for a change. This is, I gotta say, this is about as nightmarish as the beginning of the third period could go for Finland without allowing a goal. Bennett, Konechny collects it in his glove. Lehkonen. Rantanen, they go offside. 6:37 gone in this period. Canada locking things down. Binnington has had to, I think, make one save. One save worth talking about, anyway. My new favorite TikTok, Marchand yelling and cursing at Marner on the ice, and then Marchand saying he's Marner's biggest fan. Me before and after I eat. That's actually pretty funny. I like that very much. I like that very, very much. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Welcome to the SDP live at the Alibi Roadhouse, by the way. Join us on Saturday, March 8th at 5:30 at Alibi Roadhouse for an unforgettable experience with Steve Dangle. That's me, Adam Wilde, and Jesse Blake. Come hang out with friends, grab a drink, and enjoy the live performance by the Steve Dangle podcast. That's me and 2 of my friends. This is your chance to ask Steve Dangle and the guys questions on the podcast and win some swag. After the podcast, stick around to watch Toronto take on Colorado. If you do so, please. Don't miss out on this epic event. Mark your calendar, spread the word, and get ready to cheer on your team with SDP live at the Alibi Roadhouse. See you there. Link in the description. Boys and girls. Jeremy Dotson. Any way to improve this awesome tourney? I'd say expand to add Russia and Germany and hold the tourney in September. Allow players from Euro leagues too. I agree with you about allowing players from Euro leagues. I don't agree with adding Russia. Stop occupying Ukraine. Get out. I mean, this tournament's been great. Like, what notes do you have about this? Other than Canada losing to the States, which I don't think should be allowed. This has been an unbelievable tournament. James Stemler, I hope Binny gets a word that shall not be spoken. I almost did at the end of the second. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're feeling generous, maybe give some memberships to some folks. And don't forget, we have a stream later on tonight, 10 after 8 Eastern time. Adam Wilde will be streaming right here on this YouTube channel. The U.S. versus Sweden. Finland flubs the breakout. Canada turns them right around. Less than 13 minutes for Finland to score 4 goals. Tough sledding, man. Sebastian Aho. Great streak there. Stopped by Binnington. 12:33 to go in the third. McDavid. Makar! McDavid's been trying to find Makar pretty much since Canada got up 4-0. Oh, that's a big hit against McDavid. That was Martin Paulo. Drew says McDavid finally gets to play with a good defenseman. It's rare for him. McDavid, finds Stone. Not quite. Puck poked off his stick. Canada has had the puck for over 3 more minutes than Finland has in this game, according to the Sportsnet broadcast. Under 12 minutes to go in the third. Finland is going to have to score a goal every 3 minutes to tie this thing. Binnington, second best goalie in the tournament, confirmed, says Guppy. You know what? Yeah. Wait, second. Doughty with it in his own zone. Whoa, Shane Jackson, you beauty, gifted 10 SDPN memberships. Muchos gracias, amigo. Merci beaucoup, ami, mon ami. Sanheim up the ice. Reinhardt out of his reach, but he does get a piece of it. It's just ticking away. 11 minutes to go in the third. Finland off the post. Ooh, Binnington got bumped pretty hard there. From a streaking Eric Halla, Colton Parayko gains the zone. Lankin, nope. It's not Lankin and Steve. Stop. Saros out of his net to play it. Parayko holds the line. Finland has it in their own zone. Jokiharju finds Armia in the neutral zone. He gets it to Kakko. Holla! Oh, you got to bury those if you have any hope. That was a great feed. Canada let him get behind them. Finland bombs it on. It's in the corner. This is the best they've looked this period. Canada turns him around. Marchand tries to get around his man. Konechny with it. Shot goes into the corner. 10 minutes to go in the third. Two on one for Canada. Sorelli. Oh, Marner. Couldn't find Marner. Marner, great pass to Hagel. Stopped by Saros. Hagel with it behind the Finnish net. Covered by Saros. 9:25 to go in the third. Allen, why can't we leave politics out and let athletes be athletes and just let them play? They aren't the ones fighting. Let them play, Russia or not. The Russian hockey program is an arm of the... Listen. How many times does this need to be said before it's said? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This has been... The conflict's been going on for 2 years. This question has been answered. And I think I would answer your question with a question. Why don't you know the answer to that yet? It's been 2 years. It's not my job. Sorry, man. Adrian Jones gifted 1 SCPN membership. Thank you, you legend. Tim Roby Show. Is Armstrong smart rolling Binnington? Well, it's not Armstrong. Armstrong is the reason he's here. John Cooper and his bench are making the decision to play Jordan Binnington. If he was shopping him and he has a good tournament, it might make him easier to move before the deadline. Ooh, I like a conspiracy theory there. Ryan, you aren't a political commentator. I'm a citizen. Yeah, I am. That was easy. Does Canada make it 5-0? I would like that. I'd be happier with... Well, you know what I'd be happy with. We don't say that word. We're not allowed to say that word. You can't say that word until you can say that word. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Face off in the Finnish zone. There was one lady laughing really hard in front of a mic, and she can be heard above anyone in the stadium. Oh, great pass. Stone nearly found Sanheim. 9 minutes to go in the third. Did I just hear Chris Cuthbert say the shots are 2-0? No. Canada has 0 shots? Canada has 3. Oh, it's Finland with none? No. Oh, it's 3-2. Yeah, I must have misheard him. Scoring chances were 10-1 with Harley on the ice, says Burps McGurps. It feels like people were really critical of the line change when Crosby's turnover was the bigger mistake on that play. So here's where I'm at on that. Harley was really, really good against the United States. Really, really good. He's been given permission to play in this tournament. I don't think he should be allowed. Like, as a Canadian, I want him to be eligible. But the only reason he is allowed in this tournament is because Canada got granted his presence as a fill-in player on an emergency basis. They had already lost a defenseman before the tournament. They replaced him. They lost Shea Theodore. Okay, well, you have an extra. Then they lost Cale Makar. And it's like, all right, do you want us to play 5D against the U.S.? Like, is that really what we want out of this tournament? That seems stupid, right? So they grant Harley special permission. Now that Makar's back, he shouldn't be eligible, right? That's what I would argue if I was a Finn or an American. Oh, so we can just change our team mid-tournament? Aho fires that one. 7:37 to go in the third. Canada holding on to a 4-0 lead. It's hockey. It's modern hockey. Anything is possible, but it's getting tougher and tougher as Finland loses their zone there. Yeah, James, I don't want to get into that, man. And I don't want to get into it. It's a valid question. I'll let someone else answer it. Because I don't want to. By the way, yuck! Esa Lindell ping off the bar and in. And with 6:41 to go in the third, Canada finally cracks. The Finns get on the board 4-1. Basically no celebration from Lindell. He should. That was an unreal shot. Dude, Lindell doesn't score in the NHL. Damn, right under the blocker. Lindell. How many goals does he have this season? Esa Lindell. He's got 4 goals this year in Dallas. His career high is 11. Oh, okay. He scores more than I thought. I thought he was a little bit more of a shutdown guy. Just our luck. UC Saros picks now for a good game. I know. TSI Mike, thank you. SDP VIP ad free. Cassie, shout out to my landlord who's driving me to and from work for at least all of next week so that I don't have to Uber/rent a car while my car is being fixed. Jeez, that's a better landlord than most. Also, Cassie, I'm so sorry that you're having to go through that. That's so crap. I've been rear-ended in a car accident. My neck has not been the same. Have I taken the proper steps to get it fixed? No. Am I going to very soon? Yes, actually, because I've had it. You probably see me twitching every podcast. Guppy, Bennington back in Boston, though. See, Bennington, I think, lost the shutout in Game 7 against the Bruins. I want to say St. Louis won that game 4-1 after being up 4-0. Turnover from Finland. McDavid. Points. Mata. Aho. Bennington plays it. Gosh, the puck's been on his stick probably more than like some of his teammates. TSI Mike, go Canada, go Leafs, go. Hell yeah, Mike. Thank you. Alan, why can't refs wear cameras like this in the NHL? You know what? They tried it for a bit, and for some reason they didn't like it. My guess is they didn't like the transparency. Some ref is going to say something to get them in trouble. My guess is Tim Peel ruined that. Not that it was a ref cam that did it. That was a nice stop from Saros. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. By the way, I want to give a shout out to my niece, Lily. Hey, Lily, who's watching the stream right now. Very confused that Uncle Steve is on the screen right now. Empty net for Finland. I don't think McKinnon knew. Granlund, no! Knocked wide and out of the Canadian zone. Cassie says she's so great. I also never go to the doctor, so I feel for you. You got to go to the doctor, Cassie. Canada has the most dangerous lead. Yes, 4-1. .410 to go in the third. Here comes Mata. He goes offside. 3:58 to go in the third. Under 4 minutes to go. Canada, all you got to do is defend a 3-goal lead. It's just a team wearing a maple leaf on their chest, having to defend a 3-goal lead in a do-or-die game in Boston. Why is everyone so worried? Terrifying. Terrifying. Matthew, as a Caps fan, why no Thompson? I don't know. Like, they named the rosters way too early for this tournament. Like, what was it, 2-3 months ahead of time? Silly. But Logan Thompson should have been on this team anyway, based on his numbers. If you had to choose the 3 best Canadian goalies, and the goalies were named right before the tournament began, Logan Thompson makes the team easily. Darcy Kemper probably makes the team. Joey Decord is not eligible, so that's frustrating. Hey, you're not going to need 3. Oh, Mackenzie Blackwood. Is that what you were going to say, Drew? Yep. I mean, that's probably your 3. But listen, your third goalie's not going to play. You're going to lose 3 goalies or 2 goalies, I guess, in 4 games. Come on. Purely for vibes, Marc-Andre Fleury should be there. Purely for the vibes. Cassie. Yes, good point. Good point. Good point. They just mentioned Sidney Crosby's health status was in question before the tournament began. I forgot that was a thing. He's looked really good. And it's going to be Sid versus Mike Sullivan in the final if Canada can hold on. Which, holy crap, I hope they can. You have a 4-1 lead with under 4 minutes to go. Binnington thought about playing it. He gloves it. 3:51 to go in the third. Covers it up. It'll be a face-off in the Canadian zone. Now, Saros was pulled as that shot was taken. Is Finland going to leave him out of the net? They probably should, man. Like, you're down 3 goals. Yeah. They go with 6. Off the draw. Finland comes up with it. Laine turns off McKinnon. Barkov on. That one is hit, I believe, up and over the net. Sanheim taken down. Rantanen. Oh, deflection. Oh! Finland behind Canada's net. Laine. Canada trying to get out. It's 6 forwards for Finland. Canada, the empty net attempt is blocked. McKinnon is on Hattie watch, by the way. There's probably a Canadian fan sweating slightly because they might be getting rid of a very expensive hat that they just bought in a few seconds. Puck goes up and out. I remember when Canada had the luxury of having Cujo as the third stringer, how times have changed. Marc-Andre Fleury was the third stringer in 2010. Ed Belfour was the third stringer once. Like, watching the Finns celebrate that goal with the skate was by far the most lethargic celebration I've ever seen. Yeah, it was pretty bad. 3:09 to go in the third. Finland comes up with it. Whoop, good stick from Hagel. Geez, what a battle for this puck. Canada really making Finland earn it. McDavid is out there. Morrissey battling behind the net. Parayko. It's Cirelli, Hagel, McDavid. Shot. Stopped by Binnington. So Marner is usually on that line. And to me, that line is a shutdown role. Marner, if he's out of the Leaf lineup, I don't know how they shut teams down, like at the end of a game or on the PK. Team Canada's like, yeah, we're going to take him off. Oh, why would you do that? Oh, you replace him with Connor McDavid. Now we got Braden Point. Trying to see all the names. Braden Point, Mark Stone. Icing against Canada. 2:31 to go in the third period. Hey, on your way out, because hopefully this game is on its way out, please click like. Let's get us to 2,000 before the end of the stream. Laine has been on the ice for over 3 consecutive minutes. Got a little bit of jousting off the face-off. 2:31 to go in the third. Face-off in Canada zone. Finland wins it back. Laine stopped by Binnington. Under 2:30 to go now. Stone airmails it to center ice. Point trying to put pressure on Barkov. Laine still out there. Now Marner's out there. Hell yeah. Marner's out there. Stone. Oh, Finland holds the zone. That was a great play. 2 minutes to go in the third. Bomb! And that one does not go in. Laine's been out there nearly 4 minutes. Rantanen. So strong on the puck. Hit by point. Laine! Oh, great opportunity for Finland. How haven't they scored? They finally do. It's Granlund. Finland pulls to within 2 with 1:40 to go in the third. There are 100 seconds to go in this game. 100 seconds exactly. Can Canada hold on for 100 lousy seconds? What is Binnington's leg doing off the ice there? See, Finland feels good about that one. You see the reaction? You see the reaction? It's a 2-goal game here. Somewhere the Americans and Swedes just got out of their chairs. Trad32, welcome to STP VIP ad-free, buddy. 90 seconds to go. Finland dumps it. Saros pulled for the extra attacker. Puck available in the corner. Who wants it? 80 seconds. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Granlund just scored. A minute 17 to go in the third. "77 seconds. I cannot watch another collapse in this building. I won't do it. Dude, if Finland ties this, Canada is in so much trouble. Possibly as a nation. 1:05 to go in the third. Granlund is rocked at center ice. Crosby down the ice into the empty net. Sidney Crosby with the hit on Granlund, who just scored 2 to bring Finland within 1, and then he puts it into the empty net for his first of the tournament. I got us, says Sid the Kid. Holla saying something was effing BS. I'm not sure what his problem was. That was a perfect hit by Crosby. One of the biggest hits of his career, honestly. Name another Crosby hit. That was an awesome play. John Burns maybe put Marner back on the ice. Nah, Crosby's good. Crosby's good. We're good with him. We're good with him. Okay, can you shut it the frig down, please? 45 seconds to go in the third. That is your captain, Cassie. And he's my captain, too, for this tournament. Bennett into the corner. What's going on? Is that offside? Crosby saving our bacon, our Canadian bacon. .38 seconds to go in the third. Face off at center ice. Saros stays in the Finnish net. Surely this is enough. 30 seconds. Saros now out. Binnington plays it behind the net to Doughty. Yeets it. Finland holds the line. Cirelli. 18 seconds. Rantanen. That's got to be Laine again. In front. 10 seconds. Barkov. Wide. Laine. Shot. Stopped. Finland had a gimme and they miss it and the clock winds down. Canada survives. Goodness gracious. Finland absolutely said it's not finished yet. After being down 4-0, Finland makes it 4-1. Canada holds on. They hold on. They hold on. Surely this is safe. They make it 4-2. Surely this is safe. There's 100 seconds left. 77 seconds left. Finland brings it to within 1. Crosby with the big hit at center ice on Mikael Granlund, who had just scored 2 consecutive goals for the Finns. He gets his first goal of the tournament and 5th point. Finland had 6 forwards and 0 defensemen for the last 4 minutes of the game. Thank you, Drew. Wes Richard gifted 5 STPN memberships. You beauty. Renatmon, Steve, I'm not feeling confident in Binnington again. Same. Sid has had enough blown leads this season in Pitt. That's fair. This tournament will be historical. Who's the goalie on Thursday? Surely not Binnington. They're going with Binnington. Hillforther Studios, I don't know, man. Wouldn't an all-star game have been way better? That's hilarious. By the way, lost in all the hubbub, Canada has just punched their ticket to the final of the four-nation face-off to take on the United States in a rematch in the United States. McDavid was second star. First star, Nathan McKinnon. 2 goals. Why not? Drew says almost cost him the game going for the Hattie. Yeah, he could have done better. Canada's defense was shockingly bad at the end there. How do you forget about Granlund in front? Dude, there is too much firepower at this tournament for any game to ever be over. Granlund 2 goals as the third star. McDavid a goal and an assist as second star. McKinnon 2 goals as first star. Sarah, thank you for the 5 gifted SDPN memberships. Smallorexia, how quickly we went from having to play Binner next game to having no faith. Thank God. They're playing him in the final, I think, come hell or high water. And it scares the crap out of me. Hey, on your way out, please click like to get us to 2,000. We're almost there. Hot Guy 91, thank you very much for supporting us. Good grief. Hi, I'm Steve Dangle. Holy crap. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. I really hope you enjoyed this stream. I really hope you'll be joining us at the Alibi Roadhouse in London, Ontario on March 8th. Link in the description down below for tickets. And I really hope you check out Adam Wild's stream of USA versus Sweden tonight at around 10 after 8. Jeremy, the most important takeaway from this tournament is what you said in your USA-Canada reaction. The appreciation of players you don't normally watch results in new respect for those players outside of your team. 100%. Even Matthews, like I said in my video, I've been watching differently, through a different lens. How'd that viewer spike look there, Steve? Dude, we were at like what? Like hovering under 3,000 for most of the third, and then it was over 4. People like, no, I gotta go see the Psycho freak out. You guys are jerks. Matthew, I told my friends I thought Binnington would collapse under the pressure today. Unfortunately, Finland took 58 minutes to put him under any kind of pressure. Dude, it's so true. I mean, Canada really, really, really locked it up. I thought they had an excellent game defensively. Yeah, Drew's asking, does Bennington start Thursday? You're pot committed now. You're pot committed. Like, those goals were fire drills. Like, was there a weak goal among them? Like the Lindell one, that's perfect off the bar and in. Maybe you'd like Bennington to get a little over towards his blocker side a little bit more. And then you have just 2 6-on-5 fire drills. Jake Block, Hill is worse. Me when I don't have eyes. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's the poll in the chat? Let's see here. Canada, all I know is Canada has 69% of whatever it is. Oh, who wins the rematch? 70% of you. Boo, it's ruined. Say Canada. Yeah, it's 69 again. Yes. Oh, it's 70 again. 30% of you say the States. Yeah, it's 69 again. Let's friggin' go. The sex number. Aw. Hey, it's back. Aw. It keeps alternating back and forth. Here's what I'm going to struggle with in the 4FR, which I'm about to shoot. I'm going to shoot a video once we hit end on this stream. Everyone is going to be reacting to what they just saw. Oh, well, what they just saw is the game. No. Hockey games take nearly 3 hours. What everyone just saw is Canada nearly choke. We almost got finished, as it were, says Emo Jalapeno. Generally, through the whole game, Canada had Finland wrapped around their finger. Finland couldn't do anything. Anything. They couldn't even get the puck. They couldn't get a shot on goal. They certainly couldn't get a dangerous one. And it wasn't until, I mean, obviously Lindell, it's a perfect shot. Great job. That was it in terms of 5-on-5 action. Boy, that 6-on-5 could use some work. So because of the ending of the game, Finland had 10 high danger chances to Canada's 6. And this is why when it comes to stats, context is important. Okay, they had 10 high danger chances. Why? Are you joking, Drew? Are you the deserve to win a meter said Finland wins that game 70% of the time? Yeah. All right. Well, don't have to take that seriously ever again. Like, what a ridiculous thing to say. Sophie, welcome to STP VIP ad free. Renitmon, I'll take partial responsibility for this. I was thinking that Binner would get a shutout, thinking it, but didn't say it. But I guess it was enough. I think we were all thinking it. We were all thinking it, man. Oh, Finland, Canada allowed 10 high danger chances. How many of them were 6-on-5? And is the answer 8? Joshua Harris, I love this tournament. You know, I got to say, we were wrong about the World Cup of Hockey. Because even though, I mean, yeah, it was a little silly that there were 2 countries there that weren't countries. We had fun. was a fun tournament. Maybe a bit of a dud of an ending. Why did the final need to be a best 2 out of 3? No one remembers that, eh? Like Brad Marchand scored a game winner with about a minute left, shorthanded. Can you picture the goal? They ever showed on TV? You remember where you were when it? Oh, yeah. I remember where I was when Brad Marchand beat Team Some of Europe in game 2 of the gold medal series in 20. No, you don't. It's a bit of a dud at the end, although a good result. This thing? Gold medal game between Canada and the States? With everything that's going on in gestures vaguely at the world? No, this is a big deal. This is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. If Lankinen's not net, does Finland win that game? No, I don't think so. I think, like, listen, that was a terrible end to the game. Terrible end to the game for Canada. And I think a lot of people are going to lose sight of the fact that Canada stuffed Finland into a locker for 58 minutes. Like, I don't think that game was remotely close. High danger chances were 9-2 for Finland in the second period. Canada had more, or sorry, Finland had more expected goals than. Like, listen, we've been talking about analytics for like at least 12 years, 15, maybe more. They're very useful as a tool. Genuinely, what game what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What was it before the empty net? Like, listen, Lankinen wasn't good. I'm not going to be here being like, Lankinen was great and Canada sniped on him. And that's, they just won because they're better. I'm not going to tell you that. I am going to tell you they were way better. Canada was way better. The whole game. The whole game. Until they pulled for the extra attacker at the end. It's score effects. Exactly, Brendan. Yeah. Finland dominated and we got lucky with goal. You know what I hate? I think context gets lost in the fog of time. And one day, like let's say Canada wins the tournament. One day someone is going to try to tell you Canada lucked into a win in this game. I don't think they should be telling you that today. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you think they settle down for the final or not? Well, I think the start to the game might be a little different. I think this game being in the States might be, I don't know about an advantage for Canada, but sometimes playing at home isn't good for Canada. Sometimes. And then you get all night tonight. You get Tuesday, you get Wednesday. all day Thursday until the game starts. You can't escape it. I was in the building when I think Canada's men's team had already punched their ticket to the gold medal final. And I was in the building for the Canadian women's gold medal game, also Canada-US. Canada wins that 2-0. An 18-year-old Marie-Philippe Poulin had 2 goals, both of Canada's goals. Hilarious. Shannon Zabados with the unbelievable shutout. And what I remember is they showed the Canadian men's team on the Jumbotron. And a crowd that was already losing it lost it even harder. And the guys didn't react. Couple smirks. And I just thought to myself, man, I don't care how long you've been in the league. I don't care how many big games you've played. That's got to freak you out just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's pressure. McDavid's goal was not an expected goal? Every Connor McDavid shot is an expected goal. I expected to go in. Yeah. Drew cannot get over the analytics part. And he's just yapping in my ear about it. Dude, he's right. Poulin was 18 at the time. Yep. I think. In 2010? How old is she now? Marie. I had to type in Marie PH. She is 33. Yep. She was 18. I was 21 for that tournament. Shortly before my 22nd birthday. Oh, she's born in March too. I didn't know that. Marie-Philippe Poulin has scored a ridiculous amount of gold medal winning goals. 2010 is the forgotten one. Because it wasn't dramatic. It wasn't in overtime. It was just Canada had a shutout and she had both Canadian goals. If the States had scored in that game, she still would have had the gold medal winning goal. She's just a mutant, and we're lucky to have her. Sedin Magic 15. My concern is if Canada struggled that badly to hold on against Finland, how is the 6-on-5 against the U.S. going to go? I think that's disrespectful. Who was on the ice for Finland? I think you got Laine, Rantanen, Aho, Barkov, Granlund. Did I say Granlund? Oh, okay. Rantanen, Laine, Aho. Oh, Rantanen, Laine, Aho, Granlund. Was Lehkonen out there? Oh, Barkov. Come on. You could argue that the States group of 6 would be better. How much better? That's really, really good. I mean, for God's sakes, you should be able to hold on to a 4-0 lead, though, and not have it be that. I've been watching Crosby his entire career, and I don't think I've ever seen him make an open ice hit like that where he wasn't targeted and injured. Yeah, that was awesome. I said Crosby scores into the open net during the broadcast, if I remember correct, during the stream. And I knew it was Crosby. It's a left-handed shooter with the number that starts with 8. But as I said, oh, it's Crosby, I'm like, I think you must have that wrong, Steve. Is there a YouTube compilation, Sidney Crosby, all his greatest career hits? Probably not. John Burns, which goal is more expected? McJesus shot or pass? His shot went off the post and in. Oh, that's not an expected goal. He just put it exactly where he wanted it to. It's not an expected goal. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, from Swedish, 5-minute shifts from Granlund, Barkov, Laine, Rantanen, Aho, Hintz. That's a crazy group. Is that all 6? Granlund, Barkov, Laine, Rantanen, Aho, Hintz. Yeah. That's a crazy group of 6. It's insulting to be like, oh, they couldn't even hold on against Finland. What? You need to look at who it was. Don't just go, oh, Finland. You must not have watched the Finland-Sweden game. Where Finland is outmatched is on D. Everyone's hurt. I imagine Miro Heiskanen would have been out there if he wasn't hurt. But he is. Matthew M. It's so nice to talk to my cousins in Ontario about it. Something that doesn't rhyme with dump. Why are you talking with your cousins about Forrest Gump? TSI Mike gifted 10 SDPN memberships. You beauty. And if you got a membership, first of all, enjoy all the benefits that come with it. Enjoy the SDP VIP. And thank TSI Mike for hitting you with that new membership. Hey, Marner was an absolute ghost out there. I completely disagree. Marner had the second lowest ice time out of all the Canadian players. 12 minutes. But the top guy was only 16. 4 lines the whole way through. Yeah, again, I just don't take anything from that. Lisa Marie would love a membership, but no join button. Boo the YouTube app. Desktop, my friend. Also, I believe is that an iPhone issue and you're able to do it on Android? I feel like this came up before. It's fixed now? All right. Let's wrap this up so I can shoot a video. Listen, folks, thank you for joining us today. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching this stream. Click like if you liked this stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. USA versus Finland tonight, 8:10 Eastern. Adam Wild is going to be streaming that game right here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Tune in.